Happy Halloween, Virgo. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just going to jump straight into a reading. This is going to be a bonus reading for you guys. I did a poll earlier and you guys wanted to hear what's going to be going on for you guys between now and the end of this year. So we're going to cover now, November and December. All right, so let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right, for Virgo, I have a lot of cards to be pulled out here, so bear with. Let's see. For Virgo, please. All right, what does Virgo need to hear right now? What's important for Virgo between now and the end of this year? I'm already hearing that you guys, your spiritual gifts are going to be heightened. That means they're going to be getting better. They're going to increase. All right, stronger is the word coming through. But for some of you, I almost said healing. All right, so some of you guys could be healers. All right, with whatever you do, you have a healing energy. People feel like you have a healing energy. And you guys will also be healing. Look at that. Your card here is door to personal healing and happiness. Some of you guys need to hear that through your healing, you can heal others. All right, doors are opening for you, but it's specifically to do with your own self. I love that. We have the throat chakra on the bottom of the deck with Archangel Gabriel. All right, it's healing your throat chakra, healing yourself, speaking your truth. And again, some of you need to hear that your voice is healing. Something about your energy, what you vocalize, you speaking your truth is healing to others. All right, let's get you some more. For Virgo, please. You guys could be forgiving a lot around this time, to be honest with you, between now and the end of the year, which is good. We have that dove bird, which is again about peace. We have the rainbow, which says that you're moving towards such beautiful times. All right, Virgo, we have that lovely, I almost said Lou. I don't know. There might be some significance around that name. We also have a peacock there in the background, which I never noticed until now. And peacocks are speaking about your uniqueness. So for a lot of you, you definitely are on a unique journey. And there's something very unique about you. All right, we have a lovely card for you, Virgo. This came up in Leo's reading, so maybe you could benefit by watching that. But the between words coming through is all about moving into a very prosperous future. I'm getting like a really beautiful, like I'm getting butterflies in my belly as I'm reading for you, and it's again in the solar plexus here. So you guys could definitely be feeling more empowered. You guys are feeling more at peace with the things that have happened, and you know, what's done is done. It's about moving forward into this very new prosperous beginning again. Be mindful, between now and the end of the year, there might be a little bit of frustration when it comes down to what you're still trying to move away from. You could be still trying to clear out things that have happened to you, or, you know, heal the things that may still be bothering you at times. This may mean that you might have those up and down still, but it's more of an energy thing because you are focusing more on what you're doing moving forward. All right, so just pay attention to that. Don't worry if you're having those up and downs. Sometimes you might feel like I'm still in the same place. No, you're not. All right, I'm just going to light some incense. I forgot to do that before and I really want to. So I will speak as I'm doing it. So yeah, you guys are feeling more confident. You will be. So there might be moments where you don't, and that's okay. That's fine. That's just that past energy that you're walking away from. It may still linger, but it's okay. All right, no one criticized this, all right? I'm having it, and that's that. Some people might say that's annoying, but I don't care, all right? But anyway, look at this. You're glowing up. Some of you need to hear that. Some of you need to hear that you're getting your color back. You could be coloring your hair. All right, your crown is on, as you can see, in this flamingo energy. There's celebrations. There are celebrations being called because of your success. Some of you are creating an impact. People will be celebrating for you. But it's only because you're moving forward. These celebrations would not have happened after, like if you did not do the things you are doing. So if you need to hear that, it's to do with some people's success is also because of you. Like you could do that for a living, like help people's businesses or whatever, help people. Like you're hearing about a lot of people's success because of you. That's very interesting. Let's get you one of these cards as well. For Virgos, please. You have duality with the bananas. Again, that's very similar to what I was just saying about the between words. Don't get too frustrated. The duality says that both things have to exist. For the other one to exist, we have to have bad if we want good, you know, at the end of the day, and that's just what it is. And don't argue with me, all right? I'm not the person who created that rule. But bananas coming through is just very similar to what we were saying about the duality of what's happened has happened, that may have happened, so that you can move forward with being the person that you are. And I'm not justifying anyone's behavior or what's happened to you in the past at all, but I am saying that sometimes things make or break us, and it seems to be making you. So you are moving forward with that. Just honor yourself and honor the fact that sometimes your emotions might still be up and down, and that's just a duality. All right, it doesn't mean that you're failing. All right, if you have a bad month, it does not mean you have a bad life. All right, it may just be a bad month, maybe a bad year. All right, but you will have a good one. All right, let's see. Let's get you a keyword for Virgo. Ooh, some of you Virgos may be dealing with loneliness between now and the end of the year. The affirmation for this is, I know that I'm never alone. Some of you may feel like you don't really have a strong community. Some of you might be communicating with people across the world here, or making friends with people across the world here, as you can see. You're never alone. There are always people who are out there for you. Make sure you're speaking to people if you're feeling lonely or low. All right, let's get some tarot, then we'll pull out the rest of the oracles for you. All right, for Virgo, present energy, please, for Virgo. Ah, Virgo, what's going on? I'm going to pull the cards out first, and we'll talk about it, okay? Oh. All right, November. Okay, in December. So some of you are feeling a little bit disappointed in your present energy, okay? It seems like I'm hearing there are still some things that you're upset about, still some things that you are healing, but just remember, we do have healing coming up for you guys in your oracle deck. So you are going to learn to forgive some things, or at least move past, make peace with what's happened, make peace with the situation enough to move forward, okay? So in your present energy, what's coming through is a 5 of Cups, and we do have that Devil card just lingering, and a 7 of Swords. Some of you are still upset about maybe some deceit, all right, some manipulative people who are lying, people who are in a very low vibrational energy, okay, with this. Very low vibrational. These are people who don't admit to their wrongdoings. These are people who will continue to do what they do, all right, with the Devil energy and the 7 of Swords. It's sneaky. It's the devil, right? It's temptation. People can't help themselves. Okay? Somebody definitely does have a devil on their shoulder here, and that's just who they are. That's what they're going to listen to until they heal themselves. So some of you need to understand it's beyond your control. All right? Can't do anything about that energy. But the 5 of Cups is telling me that you're still upset about something that may have happened in the past, something that spilled your happiness, upset you. It may have been something that happened a while ago, you know, and still thinking about it, but whatever it is here, the universe wants you to know and to understand that you still do have something left. All right, even though it feels like maybe something took a lot from you, left you in a really difficult place. 5 of Cups here, the 3 of Spilt, all right? Maybe something was kind of like irreversible, but you can build that back again. It may not be the same, all right, but you can still do something with what you've got left. 5 of Cups does say to us, Virgo, to make sure that you remember what you still do have, and to be grateful for what you do have, and remember your ability to manifest in abundance. So don't be afraid of what is lost. Try to focus on what you can still gain. I'm going to clarify as we go through. Clarify the 5 of Cups, please. For Virgo, 5 of Cups. What's this disappointment, please? 5 of Swords, again, is something that you walked away from, something that left in a very, this is an argumentative card for me. Is someone who wants to win at all costs. They say they do things that later might hurt them, that they might regret, but they just do it because their ego is high. 5 of Swords, again, some conflict, something may have been left unsaid on your side, Virgo. But again, you are going to be moving forward and away from this. This is a very conflicting energy. But the fact that the 6 of Swords came up after the 5 just says that you are moving away from that energy. You are healing from it. But yes, it does still disappoint you at times. This is just reminding me of that between worlds again, to be honest with you. Because again, it may still impact you from time to time. But again, keep moving forward, because you are entering a new world where you won't even think about that eventually, okay? So it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be disappointed. This was disappointing. This could be an air sign because that card, the Five of Swords, did jump on top of the King of Swords, right? Somebody who's very sharp, somebody who's very detached. This is somebody who could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But you are moving away from that energy, okay? 2 5s represent something that needed to change. Something needed to change. So maybe you had to walk away from that situation. You then have the 9 of Wands. All right, so again, very defensive is on your side here. You're protecting yourself, but there's nothing wrong with that, protecting your energy. 9 of Wands kind of says to me that you are on guard. You are ready to fight if needed. Virgo, let's clarify this. You have the Hermit and the 7 of Cups here. And one more, please, for the 9 of Wands. This is defensive energy. The Chariot. So you're protecting your dreams and goals. And actually what this is kind of showing to me, this can sometimes be an aggressive card, but it's not bad in any way for that. The 9 of Wands to come through with the Chariot is really about protecting your goals, protecting your dream. And sometimes the anger that can come through, disappointments, people doing you wrong, Virgo, you can use that to your advantage to push you forward and to really show the world who you are and you know what you're made of. That's why I feel like you're going to be empowered. I feel like some of you might need to listen to things that empower you, do things that empower you, because there is this fighter energy within you that's going to give that last fight, okay? And it is going to push you forward with the Chariot, okay? It's forward movement, that's chasing your goals. But you do have the Hermit. And Hermit and the 7 of Cups is all about your own energy. Virgo, you might feel quite lost. It's maybe past. This is showing up in your present energy, but again, the 9 of Wands is where you are at. So Hermit here, that could be that loneliness that we're speaking about. You might have detached yourself from people, okay? Lost hope in people for some of you with that Hermit energy. They say you do have a bit of hope left though, because he has the star in his hands. 7 of Cups can be distortion, illusions, confusion. It can be about a lot of options and not being very certain about what it is that you want. The Hermit says to me, as advice for those who are going through that, make sure that you take your time with the decision. Make sure you analyze every single cup, every single option. Even, all right, hold on, Zeta. Make sure you do that for those who are dealing with that. A message coming through for some of you here is even your emotions and thoughts. Some of you could be meditating a lot more, or you're feeling called towards meditation. Analyze those thoughts. There are still emotions that come up that need healing, that need addressing, that need some wisdom, and sometimes it's our higher self that will come through, and it does feel like your higher self will come through, Virgo, and you will hear a voice in the back of your head that's going to heal you. All right, it's going to give you some clarity with the Hermit. You could have somebody in spirit who's looking out for you, and that could also be their voice who's trying to guide you through some sort of confusion here. You know, when you go through deceit with somebody, you might feel like you don't know what to trust, who to trust, and that can be quite lonely. And that's the energy coming through for you. The Hermit, though, you're not afraid of being in your own space. It's not that lonely. But with the 7 of Cups, I think you're afraid to move forward with people or with situations because, you know, you have a lack of trust, which is not, it makes sense with what you've been through. The other card you have in your present energy is the 2 of Cups reversed. So again, that's a falling out or a disconnect when it comes down to people around you. But let's clarify what this is. Why is the 2 of Cups reversed? 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold when it comes down to, again, your loved ones. People that you love, people that you care for. And the Tower. Some of you, again, this is a situation where you were left at a loss. And this is still in your current energy. But again, cleanse, absolutely. But I do think some things do take time. And I believe that as we're moving forward in the reading, we are going to figure out how you're going to get rid of this energy. Because it feels like it's something that's already happened. Tower card is a falling out, a separation between you and somebody. 2 of Cups reversed. This is somebody that you loved and cared about. Regardless of who it is, love, family, friends, people that you had a strong connection with the 2 of Cups. This is somebody who was a soulmate, but not a very good one. All right. Or again, how it ended was very difficult for you. So Tower card, definitely something that happened very suddenly. This was divine intervention that happened in this situation. 5 of Pentacles may have left you at financial loss or, you know, at an emotional loss. When a 5 of Pentacles comes in, I always see it as like something feels like it was taken from you, or something was taken from you. Something feels empty, you know, after this situation happens. So whatever that is for you, it's feeling left out in the cold by a situation. A Fool card. Again, this feels like somebody took a leap of faith. I was asking about who this person is, and it's being shown as the Fool. So this person could be young, or this person could act very naively. This is somebody who takes a lot of risk, and it's not very, you know, this person doesn't think about things, but before they leap, maybe put you in a very difficult situation. Maybe it was somebody else's decision that ended up kind of putting you in a very difficult position, and maybe you separated yourself from them. The Fool, High Priestess reversed. Three of Swords. Do you see how that flipped up like that? I hope you did, because that was crazy. High Priestess reversed. This person may have held something back from you, wasn't very honest with you, but it did get exposed here. It got exposed, and that's when the Three of Swords came up. Heartache, pain. Sorry for using the shiny deck. I don't know what drew me towards them, but I forgot that because they're super, like, do you call them holographic? Can't really see it very well, but my apologies. But yes, okay, so somebody acted very foolish. High Priestess, something was made known, maybe because of their foolish decisions, actions, whatever, and this caused a separation because it left you at a loss, at a lack. Okay, in November though, Six of Swords, you are moving forward. There could be some travel coming up in November, could be planning travel, or again, hypothetically speaking, you're moving forward in a spiritual, mental, and emotional way, okay, with the Six of Swords. Let's clarify that for you guys. It's saying that you're being removed from the chaos. A Page of Pentacles is good. Some of you could be finding yourself indulging in studies and work here. Page of Pentacles is about planting the initial seed, taking the steps forward. So it does feel like, and apologies if you can hear the train in the back, it does feel like you're actually moving. Spirit is really showing me that there is movement in November. There is something moving. It may seem small, all right, or maybe you're just doing small little steps here, but it is going to make a very big difference for you guys. So it's very important to note that and understand that. Page of Pentacles is an apprentice card. Again, it's like taking the first step into exploring something is actually probably one of the most important. Of course, consistency is key, and whatever it is that you guys are doing, could be focusing more on, again, your work, what it is. I feel like whatever it is, you want to become an expert at it. So even if it's a routine, definitely will receive some financial goals, or at least something that you'll be able to physically see or have. Some of you, I can hear that you guys might be paying more attention to your food, whether it's your intake or whether it is like what you're eating, like making sure that it's, you know, whatever, like organic or good for you, whatever. All right, let's see. Moving forward, we then have the Hanged Man in November. This is Piscean energy. What's interesting here is, as much as you are moving forward, there is a stuck energy here, but this is really some advice here in November to observe. All right, especially when it comes down to people, but let's clarify. The Hanged Man, please, in November. Ooh. For some of you, what you need to hear is it's visualization, actually, because the Hanged Man usually puts himself in a position to see the world differently. And I feel like even though you still have this energy in a bag from the past, still there in a present, but you have this beautiful energy. And I feel like the Hanged Man, you might be in a difficult position, but you're trying to see things differently because you have amazing cards coming up after the Hanged Man. So whatever is stuck, you are observing, you're thinking and visualizing about the future. Two of Cups, now it's in the upright. Love, relationships, romance. Ten of Pentacles is stability. For those who are in a relationship, all right, this feels like things are getting better. Some of you guys could be making money together, or again, there's a very solid future between you and somebody, or this is what you're thinking about, what you're desiring in November. Hanged Man energy, again, Piscean energy. You do have the Page of Swords, all right, there could be some criticism in regards to your work. All right, coming through here, again, there's definitely some people watching you, Virgo, in the month of November. People who are, it feels more critical than anything else. But some of you might have a secret admirer as well. The Page of Swords isn't always bad. It's somebody who's curious. So some of you could be getting an announcement in regards to your work. People might want to collaborate with you in November. People might want to, you know, to to have your services or whatever, or people might just spot you and want to take you out or whatever, you know. But Page of Swords, some of you do need to hear that somebody is watching. Now, also in November, you do have the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. So we have the Seven of Cups in your present energy already. In November, that's still going to be there. But instead of the Hermit, so you've reflected on it, you've looked at your options, the Emperor is coming through, initiating you guys are going to be taking action. All right, there's control coming in with the Emperor energy. I do love the Emperor when it comes up in a good energy. Of course, other times it might not be so nice, but in this, it feels like you're really taking control in November. You're really understanding the need to take action, and again, there is movement happening in the month of November. Let's clarify this, Emperor. Nine of Swords, this is something that's creating some anxiety. Is probably about making a decision or taking action or taking leadership for some of you, okay? Could have a lot of like negative thoughts around this, but again, the Emperor is your energy, is taking control. Taking control. Don't let your thoughts run wild. Be very logical with them. Don't allow other people to control you or your decisions. This month of November is really up to you, Virgo. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Justice, that's Libran energy coming through, but again, it could be about contracts with a Justice card. You might be unsure about what is the right decision to make, okay, and that could be keeping you up at night. What is the right business idea to take, or whatever you're doing. With the Emperor being here, it feels like the moves that you're making are quite big, Virgo. So the Justice card is, you might be hesitating because there's a bit of like procrastination about, is this the right decision? Is this fair? Is this what I should be doing? Eight of Pentacles, again, could be pertaining to your work. Could be pertaining to your money as well. Some of you might end up having like a financial thing you have to pay for, and I can see you working hard to be able to do that. Don't worry, don't stress, take control. Even of your thoughts and emotions. I know it's easier said than done, but it's something to aim towards, at least. In the month of December, you have the Two of Pentacles. So again, as you juggling things, keeping busy. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. You could be making a decision in December, but let's see. Six of Wands. No, you're just successful. If you are juggling two things, or if you are trying to, build a few streams of income for yourself or make a solid decision, whatever you do, you are going to be very rewarded for this. You'll be very successful. For some of you, if you're in a spotlight, then this is again people celebrating with you. This is a card of victory, but Two of Pentacles, some of you are building a skill of some kind that's very unique, something that is very, people want to stop and look. Some of you could be like, I'm almost seeing like, the street music where you're just singing and people are like, wow. Or if you're like doing magic tricks, whatever, I'm seeing people stop to look at what you're doing, even if it's online. All right. People are looking and going, that's really unique. That's really interesting. So you are gaining a lot more attention in December. You could be getting a lot more people who watch what you do, a lot of people who are admiring you in the month of December, but it's because you're doing this magic stuff that you're doing. Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Again, there is something that's creating some curiosity for you guys within the month of December. The Knight of Wands is optimism, it's energy, and it does feel like you guys are feeling all of that positive stuff that comes with the Knight of Wands. Could, again, be some movement, but it does feel like a lot of optimism, a lot of feeling fun with what it is that you're doing in the month of December. You'll be very busy though, so you're finding fun in being busy. All right. And then you have the Knight of Wands again in December. So let's clarify the Knight of Wands. The High Priestess. Keep your moves in silent, Virgo. It feels like you will have some secret projects, secret missions that you guys will be doing around the month of December. Some of you, again, there could be some travel or movement coming through here. The Magician. Keep your manifestations, Virgo, keep it silent. Because the Magician is your energy. This is saying what you speak into existence will come to life. So make sure your words are also, in alignment to what it is you desire and the reality that you desire. Okay. With the High Priestess and Magician, what you're manifesting is very subconscious, and it could just be, again, being in a very stable position. The Queen of Pentacles is that. This Fool is really calling my attention. It keeps annoying me. So let me see what this is about. The Hanged Man. Piscean energy, okay? Somebody could definitely be thinking about you at this time. With the Fool card, it is related to that person. And the Ace of Cups, that's very interesting. This person has feelings for you, at least that's what they're saying here. It feels like somebody's looking at something from a different perspective. Now, you don't need to do anything about that. We do have the Devil and 7 Swords that we had here, so I don't think what they did in the past was good, but it does feel like somebody is maturing or seeing this situation differently and from a more loving place, so I don't know. I don't know about that. Anyway, the Knight of Wands, you could be hearing about that person in December. I feel like that's why I was, like, it kept nagging me down there, so I felt like there was a message, so... Alright, well, again, keep your moves in silence in December here. Don't tell people what it is that you're working on or what you're working towards. Keep it silent. Let's get one more for that. 2 of Pentacles. It's what you're working on, alright? I feel like there's not just one thing you guys are planning on, or I'm hearing practicing. And you also have the King of Swords. So again, stepping into a very logical energy for you guys. You guys are definitely thinking more with your head than your heart in the month of December. You guys are very vocal in the month of December here as well. Let's clarify. Page of Wands. Could be receiving some news in the month of December here. Hierophant. Could be pertaining to a relationship or a Taurus here. A commitment of some kind. Knight of Swords, definitely a message. Let me ask what this message is about. All right. I have this Page of Swords still lingering, so I don't know if this is good news or not. Why is the Knight of Swords here? What is the Knight of Swords saying? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is usually kind of having to fight off criticism or fighting off, you know, challenges. And it's, you know, despite the odds, you will be successful here. 2 of Wands. There is some news coming through. I feel like you're going to get some news that might bring an obligation, is what I'm hearing here. It's something that you might have to do quite quickly in the month of December, whether you have to fix a problem or whether somebody says, hey, like, we need this from you, and you're like, oh, I forgot about that. Like, make sure you're on top of your... I think you're very busy anyway, so something might go under your radar. You will hear about it. You'll be thinking very logically though, so it's fine. And your manifestations will be coming in the month of December. The 3 of Wands is waiting. We have Judgment here as well. So this feels like 2024 will be a very big new beginning for you, because I feel like you're waiting for your manifestations to come to life with the energy that you're putting into it. And what you put in, you get back out. So it does feel good. One more for this message coming through. 10 of Wands. Something that you'll be able to release. Somebody could be releasing... some of you, this will be the last thing that you need to do for the end of the year, and it is going to bring a lot of happiness and peace and clarity. So the end of the year is very positive for you guys. All right, which is amazing. Let's get you some more oracles. All right, we have some... This is a very beautiful reading for you guys. Let's see. What have we done already? Let's do this card. For Virgo, please, between now and the end of the year. Insecurity. All right, some of you have been dealing with insecure people, but this is coming up in your energy too. So, and again, with that whole present, this is maybe something that you're currently feeling at the moment. We have that Devil here, which is kind of putting fear into your heart space. And as we've said before, you might be feeling quite lonely, you know, not trusting people because you've been hurt in the past. This is coming from an insecurity. Maybe somebody put within you that you aren't good enough. Maybe people have made you doubt yourself. That is that Devil energy that we had. It could be people, again, who are, you know, influenced by the Devil energy themselves. So it's something to be working on between now and the end of the year, which it feels like you are. As I said earlier, by December, you have a lot of people supporting you. You have a lot of people who are supporting you, finding you attractive. They love your journey. They love the things that you're doing. They find there's an admiration here. So I feel like that is going to be fixed. But you don't need other people's approval here, Virgo, to feel secure within yourself. So that is something that you need to do alone. And I feel like you will. Once you're away from this difficult energy though. When we go through disappointing situations, it can create insecurity. It can make you feel like, oh no, like I'm scared to do this because what if it happens again? Or but it's just about setting boundaries with yourself and others, knowing what you're worth, and going for what you're worth, not holding back. Ooh. All right. Let's see for Virgo, please. All right. We have Eagle. We have triumph over troubles and sorry, my computer decided I was speaking for too long and just decided to stop the recording. So I don't know if we mentioned this already, but I will just do it again. We have the Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. You then have Unicorn coming up for you, Virgo. So this says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. A lot of you, your gut feeling is going to take you somewhere really incredible. You have Dog, far away. This is someone from a distance is thinking of you. You have Kite. Again, we have that vacation that could be coming up for you guys between now and the end of the year. You do have a finger here which says warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Could be pertaining to a younger man. All right, dating is a relationship with a younger man. But you also have the horseshoe here which says good luck. All right, Virgo, so incredible reading for you guys. I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. Happy Halloween. Let me know down below how you guys are spending the day. But apart from that, I wish you guys all the best and I hope to see you guys next time, all right?